whole thing with giving statements to the police and stitch and the character thing and how it impacted your life, bouncer. You moved to Dubai through your own words because the UK, you didn't feel safe over here. You didn't like the energy. You didn't like the this, that, and over. Let me, decipher what you're saying. Basically, your whole branding was the UK Suge Knight. That's that direction you was trying to go. But when statements came out that you spoke to the police and done the snitch thing, niggas, the energy changed around you. The energy changed and you felt the change. So you, being a smart person that you are, said, you know what, I'm going to take my talents elsewhere. And you know what? I hear that. If I was somewhere where I felt unsafe, I would leave too. Do you get what I'm saying to you? But you see, when I leave somewhere because I feel unsafe, I would kind of close that door behind me when I leave. I wouldn't leave and then go somewhere else and then start trying to still coexist in that same space that I've just had to move countries for greener pastures, which is what you're supposed to do because we're about elevation, progression, and all these different things. I'm not knocking you for that, which is why I'm confused. The topping margin you're choosing to address. You are not in no position to speak to anybody about character, my guy. You can't and everything in content, going back to what I said before, I got proper love and relationships with people in your section. That's mad that you'd come online and put a video up and even speak about me in the context in which you did. It's confusing to me. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? But you saying everything's content. So the character thing, you can't question that. Secondly, another thing you did. Ask Vic about me when we was in jail, if he wants to tell you, but I bet he doesn't want to tell you how I had the place. I get what you mean when you say that. Let me clarify something, bro. Cloth, texture, fabric, completely different. So you're in your local prison. I don't even like talking about the tunnels because it's not even worth talking about, but I'm just addressing it because you mentioned it. You're in your local prison. The people you have problems with locally, that's where they're coming. Naturally, there will be incidents. We went through that already. Huntercombe, Feltham, Ashfield, Unley when he was a young offender. This is normal stuff, bro. So when you're talking about Arksman, how I had the place, there's another disparity you may not have made. We're not in the same generation, bouncer. So you see some of the stuff or experiences you was going through while we was in the tunnels. We were just looking at it. It's just a repeat of what we've already been through. Do you get it? That's what it was. So this, in the tunnels, it's a Ummah that runs the place. There's a Ummah that runs the place. There's a Ada that runs the place. But it's like everybody comes home and does this He-Man story. I was the one. I did. I don't know. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. They didn't know me in the system. And it's the Ummah. It's how you deal with people. That's how you cut. You know what I'm saying? It's the Ummah that run the place. The brothers. And when we wasn't hired down together, there were some serious members there. We were. So the idea of Ask Vic how I had the place, bro, come on, my guy. And on top of that, it's not even something to brag about. The tunnel stuff, that was a low vibration self of mine that was even involved in that. So that's not nothing to brag about, but I wanted to clarify it. And whilst we're on the tunnels, ever since you knew me in the tunnels, I've been the same person to who I am now. Respectful, manners, deal with people properly, cut through, mind my business, don't get involved with no one, but stand on my square and stand on business. That's what you know me as. That's what everybody knows me as. That's what I've always been. You know what I'm saying? So that again was incorrect. African child, but he's in the last say 5 years or 4 years, the interviews he's done, he spoke of the mental health issues he's faced, the spiritual battles he was facing, and the difficulty and the mental rehab he's having to go through to sort of piece himself back together. You get what I'm trying to say to you, which I applaud. And in the midst of that, you want to call me talking about, oh yeah, do you want to fight African child? No, bro, I'm not doing that. I just wish the brother well and I want him to get back on his feet and mend. Because guess what? You know him as African child. I know him in person. I knew him before the internet. And I saw the detrimental impact that whole internet circus had on him. I saw that. You didn't. You was just being entertained. So there's no way I'm about to put him in any situation where he's back in that circus. Regardless if he thinks he's good for him. They say the real brother is who wants for themselves what they want for you. I have no ill intent towards AC. I've never had no ill intent towards Chanel. Never ever. That's his real name, by the way, which he's obviously told the world. But Chanel, I've never had no ill intent or animosity towards him. Everything was just a misconception. Everything that happened because there's an action and a reaction. That's all it is, and it ended there. I have no ill intent towards him. I don't want no ill will or any harm to come towards him. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? And he's apologized to me multiple times on many public platforms. So you pulling up even old footage of him and old footage and even older, 8 years ago, 7 years ago, putting it up to make your video, bro. If you're really a content creator, that's lazy content creating, because you're not doing your research. You're not trying to focus on current topics. You're thinking of what you think is a low vibration thing that people could lock onto. Which brings me to my next point. I know you're trying to put out this image of you're the Don King to your new fans. That's fine, bro. But this is me, bro. Before Wicked and Bad or Misfits or any of these things, this, that, and the third, we put the blueprint out. Me, Jay Spades, and rest in peace to my bro Hypo. Love and blessings to his family always. Us three. Until we went viral talking about this fighting thing online during COVID, Wicked and Bad didn't exist. And guess what it is? I'm not even mad at it, because in the village, it's each one teach one. So the fact that you went off to build a league off the back of that and played on that, and you could say I didn't take nothing off it or I didn't say it, whatever, but you did. I rate that you're going to dance and all that, and it's led to misfits and this, that, and that. I rate all of that. I'm a man of the community, voice of the village, you know this. I want to see everybody win. Do you get what I'm saying to you, bro? So that whole video you put was pointless. I don't get your aim. And one of the other main disrespectful, you addressed me as a BAFTA. Yeah, he was nominated for a BAFTA. My nigga, I won the BAFTA. The BAFTA was won. Man's on stage, we're collecting it. Tell people the facts. Vic Santoro is a BAFTA award winner. Be correct when you speak. I don't understand what the whole video is about, bro. It's the wrong angle. For some reason, you're still concerned with dunya and fitna. You get what I'm trying to say to you? And I'm just giving you the hack. The hack is the truth. This is just the hack, bro. It's unnecessary. You don't know me from the internet. You know me from the tunnels. For over a decade, we've never had no dealings on the internet. I don't know why you're starting now in 2025. You're saying we're all content creators. I don't have a podcast. I don't have something I have to post every day to chime in. I'm not a news reporter. That's what you do. And that's cool. You don't need to involve me into that. Do you get what I'm saying? Just carry on doing what you're doing. You don't need to involve me in that. I think that was very incorrect of you, especially when you were trying to question my character. You cannot question my character or anybody's character, in fact. And remember, you've not been measured by that action. You know why? You're a Muslim. That comes first. So for the sake of Islam, I will never have any ill intent towards you or any of these or any bad wishes or this, that, and the third. That would never happen. For that sake, same of Islam, I would never have come publicly to speak about you or any situation you're in. But the issue we have is, especially in the UK, so a narrative set, if you don't sort of correct it, people run with the narrative. And I've been correcting my narrative from day one, because I'm a man that people pop up with, fiction here, every now and then, and I got to, you get what I'm saying to you? You got all your facts wrong, bro. So all this, until you fight African,